Hello, hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I feel like I did some heavy messages earlier. Well, it's funny, they didn't necessarily feel heavy. The energy was light, but it was like a big kind of transformation. Anyway, that's just interesting. So welcome to your case study, or it may not be yours, right? Use your own discernment. But I wanted to just do something light and kind of go with the flow, just do a box spread to see generally, you know, what's going on with you. And just see what the advice the cards have for you. You know, don't you know? All right, one more little shuffle. And away we go. Well, that's awesome. It's so funny because we're talking about that dissolving, can't really get away with the energy of the day. But yeah, so there's some positive energy coming in for you. It's going to elevate whatever situation you're going through. It does feel soft. So something is kind of dissolving away slowly. But you feel the relief for sure. Yeah, there was a delay. There was an issue, and you're feeling the clearing of that, the dissolving of that. And your strength is building because of it. So your vitality, your ability to actually do things. You know, the mountain it's polar opposites here. The mountain is like not moving, can't move, and the bear is like strength, power, and I'm doing whatever I need to do. So it's telling me you're not quite where this bear is, but we're going to see, you know, what's already grounded in for you, what's wanting to come in, and just see how you can ground in this energy of strength and vitality coming off of feeling slow and kind of stuck. If this doesn't feel like your energy, this reading likely isn't for you, because that's the emphasis before I get so heavily into the reading. Now, if you just want to see how I read, I do feel like I attract people who love to learn, because that is what I love to do. So that would be something that we would really connect with. So anyhow and anyway, I'm just saying you can see how I read, but don't necessarily, if it doesn't resonate, right, what I said, then I feel like it would still fit in some sort of way if that did. Anyway, let's just get into the reading. Okay, or we already did. Let's all right, so what's grounded this this clearing energy in? Ooh, you look at that. Something you decided on and have been sticking to long term, right? This is like finally getting to like an end of a goal or an end of a delay, but it's because you grounded something in. You know what it feels like is just like, I'm not going to give up. You were like unwavering. Like, yeah, the mountain's unmoving, but you were unwavering in what you were anchored to, whether that be the goal or whatever it was. That's pretty cool. Let's see what wants to come in for you. Yeah, there's a milestone coming in for you. There's this big checkpoint coming in for you, in which you are going to, I feel like, start really seeing more vitality and possibly even an accumulation of resources. You know, resources are your energy. So, you know, feeling more energy and your ability to do more things would actually manifest with you receiving more, right, in physical reality. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into your air elements. We have the trees. We have a lot of longevity in here. There is definitely this dissolve of stuckness. And with this air being there, I think part of what has helped or is helping this delay that you've experienced is your lack of ability to, no, I'm sorry, that's not it. No, this has to do with, oh, okay. It took so the reason this delay took so long is because it took a while for your mind to blossom, or to, how do I, like, to expand. It's like you had to keep growing because you couldn't keep getting more information until you got the next level, and you got the next level, and you got the next level. So I feel like there has been a lot of growth, but it's been very, very slow. And we'll see what's coming in, but this is kind of where I feel like the turn is coming for you, is that there's like literally this clearing of energy, and what you slowly built over time that you strongly resonated with is now like taking root. That is part of, I think, that clearing of energy and that upgrade that's kind of coming in. Let's see what's going in your water element. Fish, that's like your intuition. You grounded that in. With this specifically being in this position, you are highly intuitive, and this is the big checkpoint for you. Your intuition is going to lead you to this next checkpoint. That's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on with the fire element. Wizard. So the way that this is sitting, I don't know if you can see it on there or not. It's sitting like this, as though this gentleman, this wizard, is attracting this milestone to them, or this midpoint to him. And you are, and you're doing it by your actions. So I think something big that has changed for you. Yeah, that is what is, because that's what the bear is sitting out. That's exactly what's it. So this feels like you're just gonna, this big upgrade that you're gonna get is your ability, like I already talked about, but now this is just coming in to confirm it with that fire element. Is it your action, your ability, your motivation, your desire to take action, like all of that is what's increasing. And then let's see what's going on in your earth element. Whoo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is already cemented in your future. This is what I like, or this is what's grounded in, which is like, you see, you know, you're gonna know, because all is going to be revealed. That's excellent. The fact that this is sitting, all is going to be revealed as to what's going to help you accumulate more vitality, which also equates to more material type things, if that's what you're wanting or whatnot. And then all of that sitting on top of each other is, you're going to feel the action, like the energy to take action. It's going to be exposed. Like, you're going to know what to do, and you're going to have the motivation to do it. I am feeling strongly now that this has to do with this new year that's coming in, because we're closing out a 9-year. So I think this really had to do with this past 9 years, this past cycle, and this is the new cycle. And so I feel like, again, with that the tree coming in order for this tree to have grown this long, this tree has to be old, and it took a long time for it to grow to this extent. But now that it doesn't take much in the spring for it to get to a full bloom type of a thing. But we've spent this last 9 years in kind of a, if you're here, it'd be like, it's kind of been a little bit of a struggle. Not to say you don't have fun, right? Like, overall, it could have felt like it was uphill, but it's not like it wasn't sprinkled with good times here and there and everywhere. It's just the feeling of kind of going uphill. But this next cycle feels like, this next 9 years is like, nope, you know what actions to take, you're inspired to take them, you have the motivation to take them. You're going to be able to accumulate great strength and accumulation because you're able to take aligned actions, because it's all revealed, like you see what you need to do. And I do think this a lot has to do with, I was saying, your intuition. Your intuition right now is highly in tune, so to speak. So all of that being said, me friends, this is such a great reading for what we can expect to see, or what you can expect to see in this new 9 cycle. All right.